Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Okay. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. My bad. Mic check, 1, 2.
Let's go, let's get it. Oh, that's my.
Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. My bad.
Mic check 1, 2, and we are going live in a minute. Let me get some juice first, and then we can do this. Let's go make this money. All right. Doing this is Trader Movera in the building. Let's do this. Oh, I can see. I won't be showing off this one. So, how is everybody doing? Hope you all cool. Just give me a minute. I'll be right there with you. Trader Movera. Only one is watching, and that will be me. How is everybody doing? So good. Gotta start from somewhere. I don't know what texted, so let's just close this. Okay. There we go. So let's. Okay, I can take this back to whatever layout it was before, so we can have some space. Okay. So let's do a quick review. Quick top down, and I think I can just go to. Let's see what we have on the weekly. Oh, this is just some work from last week. So let me get rid of those texts. Is this something we need? I don't think so. I can just get rid of all of them. Red pill inception. No, we don't need none of those. So I'm gonna get rid of them. Up right there, delete. And then the rest we can just do that, and it should have clean charts as we speak. That one I can tell you I'm supposed to be there. Gmail, who that? Nothing. Moving tones. Mamma mia. Mia, 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 mamma. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, so we have some clean charts right there. So let's start from the monthly, kind of see. We're not gonna be doing so much because I've already marked up my charts. I should record something else that will show us this previous month low. You're too off. You're supposed to be there. I don't know how that happened, but it's okay. You're fixed. So what I do on the monthly, I just come and I mark out the previous month low and the previous month high, and that's it. and then kind of see where could we be heading to. So I'm thinking this whatever this month was, which is June, I think that low, that's where we're heading to, right? But that's it with the monthly, and then we go to the weekly, and from the weekly now I want to see which was the previous week low, which is this one right there. It has no week and it has already been run down, so that's only going to be previous week low. That's it. And then we update the previous week high, which is this one up there, right? Do we still need that 4 hour? We'll know. Do we still not need that daily week? I don't think so, but let it just stay there. We're gonna have to update. I don't think we need it because we're just too far. Even from just looking at it, we don't need it. When we get there, we'll worry about that. So the next thing I do is the previous week low is noted and the previous week high is right there. So if this is all this week was doing, just come down, then we're heading our way up, then we can look to see if we can trade all the way to that open price and half of this week, and maybe gradually up to that high right there. And that's it for the previous weeks, whatever. So this is engulfed with this one. So those levels, they might mean something, but for now, I'm just worried about the previous week high and the previous week low, and I've denoted them as PWH, PWL, previous week low, previous week high. The next thing, we go to the daily time frame, and I have an indicator that will show me the previous day high and the previous day low. So there's no need. Where is it? This one right here, FX4, whatever it's called. The name of that indicator is, which one? FX4? No, not this one. Which, I don't even know the name of that thing. This is hot sauce. I think it's this one. Has to be that one. Yeah, it's that one. There you go. It'll show me the previous day PDH, previous day high, and the previous day low, and the equilibrium of that, right? So yeah, it's called this one, right? FX4 model. So I already added like 2 of them. I only need 1. I don't need all of those. So I'm not worried about that. So that's done for us. But that's what I'll do. That's what I do. And then the next thing now is I have to mark this this imbalance over here, meaning this one I don't really need it. So we trade. I think we've just traded through it over and over. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. Actually, let me just use this one. Right there, and bring this up there. So it's now 11 p.m. PST, right? And that is kind of my sweet spot to trade, to look for a trade. And I'm late. I should have finished doing this, but it's okay. I can look for a trade onwards from 11:30 and 12 and at 12:30. So we'll have three chances to get something, right? So that's okay. We'll see. And there's a move that starts in between 12:15 to 12:45, so we can hunt for that one. And then we're also gonna see at 11:30 if there's something that will set up for us to take. So that's a daily gap right there, and that you can see the bodies are not, this body and this body are not together, so they're not touching. So that's usually like a sweet spot to look for price to want to go back to. And if you look closely, it's more of like a breakout. So it's gonna be like an area to come back and find some resistance, support and resistance, right? So pretty much that's what that is. And then what else am I looking for? Delicious. What else can we see? So I can see that we are inside this down candle right here, but I'm not getting any more details. I think all of this is liquidity that we can come and grab, right? Already it's looking like a triple bottom. If we go down to a lower time frame, it looks like a triple bottom, right? Like a place of support, where if you draw a trend line, let me see, like maybe 15 minutes, yep, or even on 1 hour. See, we touched it once and again, and if we go further, then it looks like it's a trend line that's doing its thing right there. So someone bought here, or maybe someone bought here, but definitely I know a lot of bought here when it touched that trend line. And if they're looking maybe for this candle to be crossed, then someone is already in right there and enjoying that long as we speak. But for me, these things are usually, to me, they're usually like traps, right? If that was my style of trading, then I'll be very nimble. Not that it doesn't work, they do work a lot. For example, look at 1, 2, 3. Whoever sold you ate all that, right? 1, 2, 3 touch. If you went up, looking at that trend line, bounce, you made all that moolah. But for me, this right here is more something that the market will want to come and run. So I can take advantage by finding a short setup to come and take these lows over here. So I'm gonna keep them like that for now, and I'll do that. I'll denote it as sell side liquidity, meaning that there's sell stops here, that people have put stops to go down. So, or what I hear is, market makers will come and distribute their orders at those. They'll come and take out their sales at the people who are, I don't know, pair their orders. Some of the, but there's a lot of orders down here for people who want to write this thing down and they want to enter with sell side. How accurate that is, I don't know. I'm just moving on forward and kind of flowing what I understand from what my mentor ICT says. The next thing I can see is, I think if we're going to bounce up, this is where we are coming. So this was an old daily low. It's already been run, and also that one was an old daily low that has already been taken. So the next thing that we need to look at is that right there, where we do have that sell side thing. So I'm gonna name it as an old daily low, where I think the market is going to gravitate to. I guess maybe when we come here and it still shows some bearish action. This right here is where we're coming. We can see we have a low and a higher low. So that is a good spot for the market to come in. Maybe keep on going down towards this old monthly low right here, that spot, and then we do have another one. So today being a Monday, I don't know. So we are working on the daily. So that is something to look for. Let me add that, maybe take it to 2 pixels. Yep, that is something to look for. The other thing to look for is maybe gravitate back to this fair value gap right here, or a CB. Sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, meaning we're lacking buy side, right? We're lacking, like, a candle needs to come and balance this. So that's all that means. And all this is balance. So what I'm coming to learn is, whenever there is no inefficiency, for example, like you don't see these gaps, and the market comes and closes strongly, then it's likely this right here is like a walk in the park. But yep, we do have an imbalance right there. This candle and this one. So this market closed here and then it opened down here. So that's an imbalance. There's no bodies in there. So if we're bullish, then this is an area where we can expect to find some resistance right there. And if we go up, then use it as support and then come to these areas up here. So that's something to put in the head. But I don't trade these huge time frames, but it's good to have those huge levels up there. So we're now in the 4-hour. This is that daily imbalance that I think I'm going to get rid of. It's not as clear anymore. Let me see. We traded down and then up and then down, so that is balanced. I hope I got that right. And then going down to a 4-hour, I don't think we need that anymore. 4-hour what? 4-hour order block? Nah, that was good from last week. Then there was that gap right there. We still don't need that. So let's clean up this chart. It will only leave what we need. So looking at the 4-hour perspective, we do have that up candle that's going down. So we can use, there's no need to mark that as a 4-hour order block. We can use the up portion of this box right here to do that work for us. What else am I seeing here? We can update that to that low and then maybe bring that here. That should take care of business. And what else? See how there's no there is no inefficiency here. So this can be a walk in the park. This can provide a good short-term long, right? Especially if we find evidence that the market does no longer wants to keep on going down. But this is an area where I really do believe that the market is coming to. But if it still wants to go bullish, there's no inefficiency here. So we are looking at that high right there. And then we do have this 4-hour gap in here, this low and the high of this candle that we see the market came into, and then we drop down. So there's no inefficiency. So one thing is, if we do come and close above this high, this can be a good indication that we can work our way up to this daily whatever here, the daily fair value gap. I believe that was a fair value gap, right? A daily CB, that gap right there. But we'll see how that goes. So we're building a story. We're building a story. On a 1 hour level, it was a fair value gap right there. That gap, it was completely filled. That's too dark. The other one should be dark here, man. Only one person watching. That's okay. So we have come and filled it completely, and we've gone down. On 1 hour basis, if we cross this low, right, then there's a possibility that we will work out, especially if it closes with a strong bearish candle. Then maybe we can retest right there, keep on going down, find some resistance at this down candle, and if we close, then we can work our way down here, and then finally to that all daily low. And if they want to keep on going down, I don't know, but we're still building a story. So far we're in between this high and this low. So notice this up candle here. Oh, yep, I knew my mama will be calling me, but I'm not gonna pick it right now. I'll call you later in an hour. I just felt it, and now she's calling me. So this is a 4-hour order block. Not that it's gonna stay there, but for actually, let me pick up this call. Let me pick this call, guys. I'll join you in a minute. In a minute. Okay, we're back. So what I was saying, that since I'm seeing some sort of a reaction from this zone right here, I'm going to mark that up candle before this decline, and I'm going to mark it as a 4-hour order block. I just want to go down and see what's really going on, but I'm paying. What is this? Maybe that's on a lower time frame. As we go down, I'll see what's really happening from that spot. But as of now, I think if this just came down and then we're going up, taking whatever liquidity, today, if I don't get anything but the market, when it comes down here, I'm going to take advantage of that small space and just make whatever it is I'm going to make for 62 points. I already know how to whatever. So going to a 1 hour. Let's see. Okay. So that's a place I was saying, if we cross, then we can buy and take advantage of that range from here to here. That range, that can be good. So we can have like an entry that looks like that, and a stop loss. We can find a low, a logical low, and then see if we can make something on the way up. Okay, so that's something. That 4-hour open price, we can see how it's behaving. So if we are coming down, is this like an imbalance here? Nope. What's the low of this candle? 3307.21. What's the high? 337.21. So this right here is to the tick. Jesus Christ. That is to the tick right there. The high of this candle is exactly the low of this candle. So that's like a strong area of support and resistance, right? So if we can go to like a 5-minute time frame, look at that. Support, resistance, and support, and we shoot up. So if we coming down here, then we can expect the market to shoot up or come down and retest again to keep on going down. So that's something that we have in play. And I can tell you, if we cross this low, then if you're a scalper, you want to get in and out, then that right there is a range that you can get in and out super hella fast. So this is an area I'll be watching. I want to see what that goes, because if we come and then I see like a retest and we form a low, we leave that low, then that will be an entry for me to see if we can take this low and then come here. So that is something I'm watching. I think I'll change the color of that one. I think I should find a name for that one as well. Let me make it a little bit bigger. I should find a name for this. Support. For now, let me call it SR. We'll see how that goes. For now, I'll call it SR, support resistance, blah blah. Okay, going to the 1 hour time frame. I think we're done with the 1 hour. There's no inefficiency. So the other area of concern is this low right here. What happens is if we do not this one and not this one, because this one to me was like a liquidity grab of this. So anyway, but that's the new low. So do you think they want to come here and then keep going up, or they want to come down and take this old daily low? And then right there we do have an old monthly low, right? This is how it looks on a higher time frame. On the daily, we have this low right here. And then on the weekly, we have also this, it's also an old weekly low actually. So let's do, it's also an old weekly low. It's an owl. And then we have this old monthly low, which is also an old weekly low. So it's also an old weekly low. Not that it matters, as long as you have one represented, it means it's okay. And it's also an old monthly low right there. So I think we're done with the 1 hour. 30 minute, I don't know, 30 minute doesn't quite, I don't see so much from the 30 minute that I want to use. So from here I just go jump straight to the 5 minute. I don't use the 15 minute as well so much. So what I'll do is just jump straight to the 5 minute. And already I can see that they're giving us a story here. We do have a small imbalance over here. So that is something they could be gravitating towards. So, if I'm taking this sell, then this is something maybe I would want to take a partial and then another partial down there. So what I'm going to do is the color for this one is usually this color. Is that orange? I don't know. And then I extend this up to 1 p.m., right? Up to 1 p.m. So when I see price kind of playing my tune, then I'm like, okay, this thing is in sync with me. So as you remember, I did have that low right there. Was it on a 1 hour? And I said that if we cross this low, then we're probably gonna be going down. Did I say I was gonna take a sell right there? Maybe I did. But for now, I like this 15 minute. I like this one because the reason why I like it. Oh, okay. This is an up candle that's reacting from this up candle, right? Because we had these two down candles. This one came up and it's respecting this up candle. So when it's going down, then this is a propulsion. This could be a propulsion order block. And how you confirm a propulsion order block is price is not supposed to go above the half, right? And for me, I usually take the body of the body to the body, the high of the body and to the low of the body, and then I'll mark half of it, right? And I'll be watching to see the reaction from that half, and give it color blue, and I'll name it. It's a 15-minute propulsion bearish order block right there. Actually, I don't even have to say it's a bearish order block. So what let me just put them all together because I already told you what those mean, right? um so let me have it on top. So what I'm watching from this, because what I know about propulsion blocks is price. So it's supply and demand, guys. This is supply that is inside us, not really inside a supply, but okay, it's an up candle that goes into another up candle, right? So that up candle that's going to another up candle, I'm repeating myself. If you see price not wanting to go above half of it, right, then it's a propulsion candle. And what happens is you get these huge moves to the downside that are coming from it. So price can still come up and with a huge body, even still take this and even go all the way up here and then come down and then it closes underneath it, right? And this is kind of the one that confirmed it because this is the candle that came and closed below that opening price. So now I'm already getting a sentiment that we could be bearish, and this could be the upside of the curve, and now we're looking at the downside of the curve heading towards this low. So now I'm building a sentiment, right, and building an idea. So when I have a bias, I can be what do I say? Like I can be confident with the trades that I take, and even if those trades lose, I don't feel like a loser, right? It doesn't affect my psychology because I know I did my best, right? If that makes sense. Let's go back to the 5 minutes. So this is where we could be gravitating towards, and then that down candle right there, I can rest assure you there's gonna be some resistance. That spot, that's a 5 minute. 5 minute order block. Even if we are meant to go down, this right here, there's going to be some sort of resistance. There's no more news, so and we are going to 11:30 tomorrow. I think there's going to be some good news. USD at 645, and that's it. And then at 7, so by the time I get here, news will have done its damage, and I'll be there to see what I can leverage from that. So we do have that 15 minute. So now that half, that's all I need to see. So I don't want to see price trading up again. Now on the 5 minute, there is this fair value gap right there, which is amazing because we can see that price never even went above that half, right? So that's a good indication, because then that other bigger half right there, we can just assume that is going to be like a breakaway gap where the market doesn't need to come back here. So but in the future, we know that this is going to be an area where market will can gravitate towards. But for now, let me just have it like that in case they want to come up and close that completely and then shoot down. Then so I can either have it like this, like that, and then I usually like to call those unfinished because they're still unfinished business. That gap has not been fully whatever, but then again I can still have it like this because it shows me that we didn't get to the half point, we were just heading there. So that means that this short could be somewhat stronger. Now if we do come and close bullish, especially above this high, then there's no inefficiency, so all this can be run. But for now, I feel like we are forming a strong pillar. There's no need for, so we like when we closed here, this could have easily been a fair value gap if this thing closed down, but this is what we call it an immediate is it immediate rebalance? So we are probably going to see some short prices. So we can see up candles are holding price to the downside. For example, this open price right here, this one came up and then we're being rejected to the downside. So I'm thinking that the next spot will find some sort of support and resistance is right here, where we formed this high, we crossed, formed that low, and we're going up. This is also a model that you can use. Once we cross the high and it's going, then you want to see if it comes down, and you want to see if we can get some reaction from that area. And right here we can see we closed above that candle, so this could have been an entry and a stop loss somewhere right here, and then all this could have been yours, but I don't trade like that. So for now I'm waiting for 11:30. Let me see what 11:30 will give us. And then now from this spot, I don't think I have anything. So now the ranges I'm clearly looking at is this high, right? That high and this low, and this low. If we break that high, let's say I'm in a long and we break this high, then on a 5 minute we do have something here. It's good to mark those because these are areas that price can gravitate to, and it just stops right there, you know. So you want to take a partial if you don't, if you still feel like it's gonna keep on going up a little bit. But from my style of trading, I find that by the time I'm getting to these spots, then I want to get it over with. The good thing is if we do come and use this as support, then there's no inefficiency. There's also no inefficiency. So this daily order block is where we can come to, right? Right there, we can see that we can have like a small unfinished business up there. So I'm gonna mark it for the sake of it's too small, but I'll still mark it anyway. That's gonna be unfinished business because we have this from here to here, but the market went up and didn't quite finish. So I'm marking from that low to the highest high that came in towards it, and then I'm gonna call that unfinished. So that's an area that I want to see if it's something that price can come to. So if I want to hold on, if I still want to hold on, that would be an area where I can take more partials. 5 unfinished. Is it necessary? No. But is it not necessary? It is necessary, I believe. So wow. So that high right there is where the daily fair value gap starts. So this right here will be a nice place to collapse all your shorts, or leave a runner, or leave a small position that you don't care if you lose or not. Wow, I'm still the only one watching. Come on, guys. You don't know what you're missing here, man. This is the juice. So that right there is something I'm looking at. If at all we're gonna be coming up, then okay, I already get the point. So there's no need to keep on watching that. And I'm just gonna call that unfinished business. So that right there too is unfinished. And I will see if they can use it as support to keep on going up, right? So now I'm just about to go to, so this is an area where I think we can gravitate towards if we are long, right? That right there. That's the area where I said if we cross, we can keep on going down. And then this is the low of this range where I also think that we can come to. But this right here, we're going to have some resistance right there. Expect if we come here, we can go up and then keep on. Maybe actually we can come up here, use this as resistance, and then come take this low. If we take this low, then high probability we'll be taking this all daily low. And if we keep on going, then we have this objective right here. And pretty much now I've built up a story. Then now I can go down to okay, we still have like a small imbalance right there, and it's on the 5 minutes, so that one needs to be mocked right there. So those are areas where when I'm back testing and whatever, I find that market kind of, because now we can easily just come down, come here, and then we can stay in between these two zones, or it can keep on going down, come here, find some support, should go all the way back up, and let's say your stop loss was right here and you're taken out. So, and I think that's it. I think this is the buy side of the curve and this is the sell side of the curve, right? So that right there is the manipulation, and then what is this? Blah blah, whatever. 11. So looking at the 1 hour. So are we working on the 4 hour? Okay, let's now drop down to the 1 minute where the real thing happens. Now, looking at the 1 minute, we have an imbalance here. We have an imbalance here. Those are areas you have to be very careful. I can't quite remember what this was. What is that? What is that? Is that from the 1 hour? That was a 1 hour gap that we went up and down. So that's balance. We don't need to care about that. Confusion. 5 minutes, we don't see anything. We confirm all of this order block. So inside of this 5 minute is where we have all those other imbalances. Do we need to come for them right now? That one I'm gonna delete, but let me just look at it for a minute. Going to a 4 minute. No, we already have a 5 minute fair value gap in here that was used and we came down. So guys, I don't think we're gonna be coming up here. In my own opinion, I think we're gonna keep on going down. Now, how do I position myself in this trade? The best thing I'm thinking is to wait for this area that was used as support. So when we cross down, we can use it as resistance, and then I can see if I can get a trade to go down, right? And that's it. Let me pull up my last thingy. Now the other thing I do is I have this indicator here that shows me. So these boxes are just a previous 4 hour previous 4 hour range, right? So this is the previous 4 hour candle. That's all it is. So this was from 7 a.m. to 11. This was from 3 to 7. And wow, those were huge moves, my God, for Monday. And then from 11 p.m. last night to today at 3 a.m. Woo, that was quite some moves. Manipulation, and then we went up, and then it came down and closed. So already we can see this is that OHLC thing on this 4 hour. Wow. Okay, so this is like the where we do have something like this, like that, and then market goes up and the candle goes up like that, and then it comes down and closes like this, right? So this is just defined as 1 hour, whatever amount of time. So this can be like 4 hour where it was this, and then this down candle was this right here, this expansion was this one, and then where we have some kind of consolidation to the sideways, then it's this right here. But for now I'm thinking that what we have seen is this could be the consolidation, the manipulation, then we come down, and now we expand into the downside, right? So I'm gonna pull up what is it? Is it that one? This is from, yes, that's all we need right now. So this just show me like the 30-minute ranges. I like to trade with those on a lower time frame. This right here is the equilibrium of, not important, but the equilibrium of this 4-hour range, actually of this one and this, no, yes, this one. Wait a minute, makes no sense. It's supposed to be of two previous 4-hour candles, right? I believe so. But this is something I'm testing, so we're not gonna use it right now. Now we've taken out the liquidity of this 4-hour high, the rate, whatever the 4-hour high, we've traded above it, and we've traded above this 4-hour range as well. So it makes sense for me to grab it, to come down and take this 4-hour low. Ooh, I like that. This is, I can tell you guys, we're coming here on the to take down this previous 4-hour low, and then see if we can also come and take this previous 4-hour low. But by the time we're getting here, we'll have already made our objectives. All I need is just one trade for 1:2. So let's get ready now to see if we do have something. Now I'm interested with this fair value gap right here. I'm thinking I can take advantage of that as we speak, on the basis of I don't think we're going to be trading up anymore. This is that 15-minute where so this 30-minute range has closed, and if I can use that, draw that Gantt chart box right there, where it just divides this range into two. I would love if we did come up here for me to get a sell, at least come to what is it, to a premium area where price is cheaper for a sell. So before we take this low, if at all we can come and grab all this and then come into this fair value gap right here, and then that will be a nice place for me to sell, to come and take this low and gravitate towards this low right here. So they're gonna come up because we do have that high, and this one's do you think they're gonna come up the week and enter here? That is also an interesting spot. Now, I don't like. Oh, so I've tried to take trades based on this 1 hour, 1 minute of fair value gaps, but I end up losing. So I either use them as an entry spot, but not saying that now that's support. I don't know if that makes sense, but let's see how that goes. So I'm suspecting they're gonna come up, enter into this zone. This is what I'd like to see this market do. If it doesn't do that, then I'm just gonna have to wait for something. Maybe come here, do, and then come up here, you know, and shoot down. Either take that high or fail, and then when this low is where I'm gonna be taking a setup, and then see if we come and take that low, and then keep going further. So in terms of looking ahead, this is what I'm looking for right there. And then see if we can come and take this low and leave a partial to take this previous 4-hour low right here, which is the same as that support and resistance area. So this is typical. Actually, they're doing what I want to see. I don't think they'll just come up here where the 4-hour low is just right there and just turn and go. They can, but let's see if that works. So if that works, then let me get ready to take a position on this side as well. Where are those lines? Jehovah, my God, my Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done as it is in heaven. Excuse me, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing now? Excuse me. Yeah, that was just showing me your computer is about to shut off. So my stop loss is up there, my TP is right there. Let's go down to 1 minute, and I will wait and see how that goes. Yep, I need to see that market do what I want it to do. Until then, we ain't doing nothing. Oh yeah, I should have left that Nini alone. So this is what I'm thinking will happen. Come up there and then come in here. We either take that high again or fails, and then when we break this low is when I'm entering and see if we can work our way down here to this previous 4-hour low, and then maybe keep on going down, use it as support again, and work our way down to these areas right here. But in terms of the buy side of the curve, it ends over here right there. So that is my prediction. I'm going to leave that. Let's see if that will work. That is just amazing, guys. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Again, now where do we go to that where I was suspecting that this is a propulsion order block. So price should be kept below this line. It can go up, but it should close in between this line. So on a 15-minute candle, if it closes above it, then that is suspect. That could mean that maybe we are going up. But I'm watching this. See, we've kind of finding resistance at the half of this candle. Actually, the bodies, because you can take a fib from here to here and then find the half of it. So I'm expecting some resistance from that spot. Now, if we don't take this high and then we start going down, then I might miss this. Whatever. This is just an indication to show that we're going low on a 1 hour. I think I should get rid of that line. It's full in. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yep. So from here we just went straight. Okay. I need us to get in here and then form a low for me to enter. That's gonna be an epic shot. Oof. It's going to be a fire shot. Short. Okay, let's get rid. Okay, I like what I'm seeing. 15 minutes is about to close in 3 minutes. So if this candle does not wick down below this spot, then I think we are back to bullish and we could be heading to that unfinished 5 minute right there. This right here is where we could be gravitating towards. So that is also something else that we need to look. But if this 5 minute, that up candle right there, manages to hold price to the downside, then we could still be bearish. Otherwise, for now, we do have a problem here, which might not be a walk in the park, but we do have some 2 minutes. Let's see how this candle closes. 15 minutes, you can see it's, this is okay. As long as by the time in 2 minutes, all this is brought down and we close again below this, whatever, then this is a confirmed propulsion order block. But if we close above it, then I don't know. Other thing we could do is maybe take the body to the body and kind of have a second whatever. They're the same. It's pretty much the same. Body to the body, like the whole candle from the high to the low, or from where we have the body alone. It's pretty much the same spot. No. Yes, see that right there? See how it went down? Yo, go back to the 1 minute, my guy. I like that. But now they're going so fast. Ah, look at these people now. That was too fast. So there's really nothing we can do about it. This is too fast. It's too fast. But this is kind of what I was suspecting, right? But they'll do what they want to do. It's priced, and that's okay. So we did go up to that spot. So I was expecting either they come down and then go up again, or they fail, and then at this place where I would have entered. But that happened just too fast, and there's nothing I can do about it. Otherwise, I'll be taking part in this thing right now. So yeah, sorry. It happens. So I can say that this is a confirmed propulsion order block. We're just about to close in 50 seconds and we've closed below that low. So, if you want to stay long term, then you can just enter right there and then have your stop loss above what? At least above this, and because they've traded to it, right, with this candle. You can have it just above right there and then see if we can go all the way to that old monthly low and then take some partials here and some more here and here and here, but either EMA style. So let's see if they can still give us an entry. Let's see if they can still give us an entry, but that drop was too fast, my guy. It was just too fast. Did the others do the same? The others haven't gone up, so we're having some sort of an SMT. The others didn't do that. Of course, the other one is behind. Wait, what time is it? 11:35. So in terms of my entry, there's nothing I can do about it unless I enter on this gap over here. Wait a minute. They still didn't trade up to this spot. This 5 minute. So what is going on? It's not clear to me. We're just about to go to 12. This is typical 12 p.m. behavior. So I don't know what we are doing right now. I do not know what we are doing right now. Anyway, I was too fast. Half of that week is also a PDRA. Half of that week that coincides with let me see that 15 minute. Actually, I want to just put the body. I don't know why I ended up putting everything. Hey, you man, can you behave? Can you behave? I only put the body to the body. Okay, yeah, it's the body actually. It's not that bad. That's pretty much accurate. And then let's see this one and this one. The whole candle. It's pretty much the same distance. So that wick, half of it should see resistance. Um, half of that wick, we should see some sort of a resistance right there. So I'm gonna give it a different color, like that. So that spot right there. Let's see what will happen. It's nothing concrete. I just put it there to watch and see. So it seems like it's not holding. 15 minutes. We are still up above it. A whole 12 minutes to decide if it's still going to stay beneath. So we went down. If we come up and close up here bullish, then that is a strong indication that we are bullish, so it can retrace to go up. But if they still keep it down, then could also be a strong indication that we are going down. Another thing is this could be it already did its thing. Oh, come on, you're supposed to double click on what? From this low to that high, it has gotten into that OTE level, so this could just be a bounce to keep on going up. I have no idea, so let's just see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. So for me, I like to take a trade inside. If I'm going short, I like to trade at least inside the premium of the previous 30-minute candle right there. So this could be a swing high failure. I don't see why we should come up here. So if they do give me a good low, then that will be an entry for me, and I'll put my stop loss up here. Problem is we're now heading to 12, but the good thing is also 12 can be a good catalyst to send price to the downside. So if we do get like a low here, I can use my stop loss is going above this high, and then I can look for my 1:2, which is beautiful. We can now, this is liquidity below this previous 30-minute, and we have the 4-hour just right there. We have this 5-minute right there, and we keep on going. We do have this other 5-minute right here. If we keep on going, then we do have what is this? What is that? I don't know. What is this? Horizontal array. What you doing there? Oh, it's an old daily low or something. It's just not named. What is that? This is the previous week. Oh, it's supposed to be here. Sorry. Previous week low. And we could have missed that because there is some good. Wait a minute. Where is it? We still haven't reached it. Oh yeah, we already reached it. Now we're working towards. We are working up. Okay. Okay. You might want to go back there again. I don't know. Now I like this. I like this a lot. But I want to see if they can form a low for me to enter. Because me, I'm a sell stop guy these days. I don't do fair value gaps anymore. But fair value gaps are there for me to build a story. And when I feel like this fair value gap is really worth it, then I'll use a sell limit or a buy limit. Guys, look what happened. This is that 5-minute wick, right? This 5-minute wick, the half of it. That right there is a PDRA. That right there is a resistance area. I haven't had nobody else but ICT talk about it, and you can see for yourself that we're getting a reaction from there. But then again, these two candles, that's also resistance, right? So that covers the half of this week. So whatever concept you have, let it work for you, man. Others will see that half week. Others will see these two as a rejection block. Others will see it as a resistance, and we all eat. So whatever concept you have, it's all good. Again, you see this week, and then this one end up. Half of that is also a PDRA. So we should. This is support. What is this? Resistance and support. So if this market keeps on going down, then we were just not in sync to get an entry. And that's just how it is. I have rules that I like to follow, and sometimes I can just watch the trade go without me, but I just want to see, what I want to see happen. If that's not the case, then I just sit to the side because I don't like guessing anymore in these markets. So pretty much this is what price has done, but we came down so fast. I needed it to do something like this so I can engage and go down. So we are forming that form of a wedge pattern right there, which is something I've been seeing a lot, right? Or rather I've been noticing. Something that has been there all along. And you can see the candles here are thinning. This is what I'm talking about. See that right there? We're forming a wedge pattern. And what happens is price has to either break out up or down. It can be a fake out and then come down, or it can be a fake down then go up, or it can just go up, retest this and keep on going up, go down, retest this zone and keep on going down. They can do whatever. They can fake up, fake down, then fake up further, fake down further. Anything can happen at this point. So you just pick your side if it's going with your rules and you go down with it. If I don't get my entry, I'm not doing nothing. So this is that 12, whatever. I still favor us going down further. Now, this low should have formed like somewhere here, and I would have taken part. Are there other things that could have made me to enter? Yeah, but this is kind of where I'm at. The rest will come later because I'm gonna be journaling, and then if I see such trades, I'm gonna do some investigation and see how would I have taken part. When I see, I have a bearish bias, but my entry is not really coming through like I want it to. So what else would I have used to get short in that move? Am I speaking somewhere? Ooh, someone else is watching. Who are you? Comment, say something, man. Say something on the chat. Who art thou, the second person? Say hi. Someone else is in the charts. You're welcome. You're welcome. Or is it me? Maybe I'm logged in somewhere else. Let me just make sure there's there's some no, there's no has to be someone else. Okay, you're welcome. Ooh. 5 minutes to 12. There's usually some sort of a movement. It will either start like 10 minutes to 12, or there has to be some grab of some sort. So this is what I would like to see. The market come up again, and then I'll come give me that entry the nice way. We either take the high or we fail. My entry is gonna be here, and then now we can aim for this low, this one, this one, this one. And by the time we're getting down here, I'll already have gotten my daily bread. Second person, say something. Say hi. Boy, you acting desperate. Maybe I am. Uh, I like the way that price is being held below this candle right here. So if you know what you're looking at, you can see there's a story. This is a supply inside of this supply, an order block on top of that's coming from this order block. If price remains below that half, then this is a propulsion order block, and we should see price gain push down. And we already seen price trying to make its way up, and then it's being brought down. It tried again, it's been brought down. Going to the 5 minute, half of these weeks, that's like a PDRA, right? That's a resistance spot. Or you can look at this right here, that's also resistance if that's what you want to see. Me, I'll see this one, someone else will see something else. This price wants to go down without me. It's okay, it's okay, it's alright. if you know anything about Inception, we have this fair value gap. Does that count? We have this big one in here, like an inverted one. Let me use that concept. I use that one and this one. I'll show you in a minute where I am drawing those ones from here to here. And then inside of it, we have from here to here. And because of that, I'm thinking of taking, so this one, we don't need that half line, but I'll let it stay just in case. So 12 o'clock manipulation, you can see it jump in here and then shoot to the downside. So this can be an entry right there. Come on. That can be an entry, and the stop loss, cover this gap over here by putting your stop loss way above this high, just in case they're animated and they come in here, because we do have a gap in here. We do have unfinished business right there. This high and this low. That one doesn't need the middle. So once that is covered, then your stop loss is much safer when it's up there, right? And then we can see if we can come and trade to the downside. Guys, I think I'm gonna take this trade because I'm thinking these guys will come up here. So let me take it. I'm gonna set a sell limit. Sell. I'm gonna risk 1%. Stop loss is this number in the middle right there, 33.75. And then we just make sure it's a sell limit. There we go. And it's not showing. So if you want to if it keeps on going down without us, then that's just a missed trade. It is what it is. We don't worry about that. Show the orders. There we go. The sell limit is set, and then the TP, we can take partials on our way down, but I am suspecting that we will come back here. I haven't checked the 5 minute to see what we have. Nothing. So either this holds or it will just break. By breaking a minute, it will just jump and shoot up, right? So if we come all the way to here, then that's not typical for me. So there we go. Let's see what 12 will do. I have a belief that we'll be coming in here. So what I'm going to do is, because of spread and to make sure that we are in, I'm going to drop that entry just down a little bit to that high, to this high, so we can make sure that we are in this thing. Now, in terms of re-entries, I can do another entry over here, right? I like that. I think I'm going to take that trade also on my live account, maybe. I'm not so sure, so no, let me just test the waters today. Let me just leave it alone. But I do believe this thing will work out. So if this thing works, we are risking $2,000 right there. But this is a huge account, right? So, and it's fake. This is paper trading, but that's in the description, right? So it's not that much. It's only 1% of what we have. So I'm suspecting after this, they can come up all the way. But the basis of this right here are, you know what? I have to take this trade. Oh, let me just do it. Just do it. Just risk a small one. It's okay. Just do a 0.5, boy. You'll be fine. And I want you to be instant. And I am in. For 1:2. That's it. So if that fails, it's all good. We won't fail to work. What are we losing? 125. That's okay. Let's see. Let's see how this thing goes. Don't need those lines anymore. We're just there for guidance. Okay. We still, so this right here is church right there. And we can have some entries over here, but that thing is being kept down nicely. So 1:2 is okay. Let's see how that works. Let's see if we can make some money. I suspect that we are going to be going all the way down here to this. You see this right here, this a 4-hour low. I think we're going to make our way down there. Woo, 14,000. I think we'll make our way down here. This is the previous 4-hour low that has not yet been taken. No, 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 no. That's too far. I'm sorry. We're gonna make it to here. That's it. This is the previous 4-hour range. I think it's more likely to come down than go up, in my own opinion, right? So we can put a RTP just above it, right there. So let's see how this thing will expand now. Let this be in green, because that's kind of where I want to see us come to, and then, nah, it's too big. Yep. Anyway, we get the point. That's where I'm suspecting the market is gonna come to. So we are up 1,000 bucks. $1,000 in 2 minutes. Let's say I started working at 11 in an hour. Ooh, the sky is the limit in this thing, my guys. The sky is the limit. We're in the money. Let's go. Let's keep going. So the next spot of resistance is going to be here. I don't know why I put it there. Because it's a. I want to see what this down candle will do, right? Why are we going up? Stop that nonsense, man. What excite me, and then now you're making me mad, making me sad. Let's see what it happens. It's now 12. We need to expand to the downside. Another thing is they might consolidate in between this high and this low. That would not be good. That is not good. That is not good. So this is now the lowest low that we need to worry about. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that too. In terms of range, looking at this to this, we are in premium zone. My stop loss is just above there. That should work properly for us. So in terms of 5 minutes, 3 minutes, we do have this fair value gap here. I think this thing is going to go down. The other place we might find some resistance is at this spot right there, but I think we're just going to go past it. Let's see how that works. Let's see how that works. No, I'm not doing any more additions. We're good. Drawdown. Oh my god, that doesn't hold. Then we are screwed. No, we're not screwed. I'm gonna pull up this side as well. Oh, there's something else I didn't do, but anyway, we're still good. But I should have kind of seen where we are in terms of the previous day. Where's the previous day EQ? Oh, it's just right here. Previous day EQ, previous day low. So we've taken out the previous day low, which is why I'm thinking they might want to come and take all this and then take that and then shoot up to the downside. So these guys, how about these ones? Guys, I think we're bullish. We could be off. These guys are doing something else. Going up. Everybody's doing their own thing. So these ones are below the EQ. These ones are above the previous day EQ. These ones are just at the previous day low. Nah, everybody's on their own, but they want to go up. So based on the previous 4-hour, these ones are likely to go get, unless it becomes a swing high failure. This is a 5 minute, right? So this is US 500, this is US 100. I like to do this inter-market analysis, and this is US 30, right? This is why I like US 30, because US 30 will just do its own thing. As we speak, they're in the bottom half of the previous 4-hour. These ones are in the top half. So this is kind of where I'm like, you know what? Nah, I don't think they're in sync today. And US 30 is just being its own animal. And as they decide to do what they want to do, US 30 is just on its own. Because clearly, what I'm seeing, what in the world is going on? These ones are more likely to take the high. This is more likely to take the high, but USDT in this case, it's more likely to take the low. So the question is, as they come to take the high, will USDT follow them? Or will it just be like, you know what, I don't care, guys, I'm just going to do me, you do you? Yeah, I think they'll go down. So let's just, focus on USDT. Let's not worry about the others. Let's just go back to the 1 minute and enjoy this play as it comes through. Okay, now I'm not gonna mess around with it whatever anymore. So we do have some moolah right there. Low battery. Where's the charger now? Oh, I need to keep watching that thing. Ooh, how are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it? Trust. Always trust. So see, that 5 minute order block is offering the open price of it's becoming some sort of support, but I think it's not gonna hold. So the next thing we're worrying about is this what was it? It's a 1 minute fair value inverted fair value gap. I don't think it's gonna hold. Let's just get rid of it. Now this is the previous day low. So the objectives are, this is that support and resistance. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this down further, but I'm going to take off something at that spot. So let me put a buy limit just in case we get there. And a buy limit, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this. So I'm selling 68, so I'm gonna buy back like, let's say half of it, which will be 34, right? So 34, and then let's make it even. So let's take 38, and then we'll have so I'm setting a buy limit. What will happen? Wait, what just happened? It doesn't want to show me those orders. Where is it? Okay, trade, buy limit. Okay, it just took some time to come. So I don't know why that is happening. So we are up, like we're now above 1%, so that is good. At this point, we can reduce the risk by half, because after taking all this low, if these guys come up here again, then it's likely going to go up. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to reduce that risk by half, right? So let me just make sure that I have that in place. So take this around right there. What is that price? 33,113. Is that what we have? 33,115. So let me just do 33,113 right there, modify. So this is now managed. We've reduced the risk by half. So if we do lose, we're only losing 0.5%. But I do think that we're going to be, going up further. I think we're going to go down further, honestly speaking. I don't know what the other guys are doing. So we're now hugging at that previous day low. And now we're also going deeper into this 5-minute order block. I want to see how this will close in the next 5 minutes. If it does close bearish, then high probabilities we are going down, right? Because the half of it is also like a resistance spot right there. So we're still gonna keep on holding on this. We've already reduced our risk by half, so we're good. Our risk is just right there. So our risk now looks like this, right? But I want that to remain so we can do some journaling. But if I had to put like whatever, this is where my stop loss is at as we speak right now. But that position is working properly, is going as intended. So the stop loss is right there. It's now, we're just about to some few minutes to to 12.15, where we should see some, some move to the downside too. Now, whenever I'm in a trade, before I'm doing a lot of stop loss moving, I like to also be watchful of such areas, because if you move your stop loss too low, we do have this gap where price can come into and then go down, so you want to watch out for those. This right here is also very suspicious, because it can also like come down and then work its way up right here and then come down, but that should not keep you from taking a trade. The stop loss is right there to do its job. So we are up a little over 1% from the original risk, which was 23.40 something, I believe. I do believe we're gonna keep on going down. Let me see what these other brothers are doing. Okay, see how this guy is just hugging out that half area. Okay, nice. So I don't want to take partial, so that's why I reduced my risk, and I still believe that we'll keep on going down. US 100 sometimes is just something, but whenever US 100 is moving, man, it's usually to me, when I'm trading US 30 and US 100 is moving, then it's usually like that setup nearly has to work. But when this guy is not moving, you see that right there? I love it. That's good. And we're just about to hit our first partial, so that's good. I think we'll take our TP. We will take our TP. Woo! We're just about to hit a little bit. There we go. We're just about to take. Come on. Why would you stop there? I think we'll still keep going down. We're taking 38 of 68. That should be a little over half of what we'll make here. So I think we can watch all three of them. And this is on the 1 minute, and this is on the 5 minute. So let's see how that goes. Is it? Does it look good on the mobile phone? So the other person does not want to say anything. Say hi, man. Say hi. What's up, boy? Your trading is on another level. I know, but let me know. Tell me. Okay, yeah, I can have all of those three. They're working just fine. Let me just put my charts here in case I say something. So that drop could have just been like a liquidity grab, and then they go back up. At this point, if they do come all the way up here, then I don't want to really be in this thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to break even my position, right? Because we've gone so far. If they do come back up here, then I don't want nothing to do with this trade. They will just most likely keep on going up. Now, the fact that this is all balanced, there's no inefficiency up until this spot right here. So we should see some movement to the downside, right? We should see some movement on the downside, and that will give me whatever. So this could be a breakaway gap, and whenever there's yeah, this is so risky. Zoo. My stop loss is in right there. I could see everything just go. I'm now thinking of bringing my stop loss back up here, but let me just submit. It was way down here. So the 4-hour low is just right here, the previous range. Nah, this thing is gonna go to the downside. Let me make this a little bit dimmer. It's not that dim, but right there, so you can still see price, right? No, this low has to be taken, in my opinion. My TP is just right. He just missed it by a few points. So let's see if this is the fair value gap that they are working right there. Let me just hit the 5 minute a little bit. We do have this 5 minute order block right there, 5 minute fair value gap right there. That's nothing to worry me so much. I think we'll keep on going down before we work our way back here. And then in terms of the 1 minute, we do have this one here. So let's see how that works for us. And wow, you're up 160 for the day. That's good. Come on, go take my TP, boy. Go take my TP, boy. Go give me something here, boy. Go, boy. Go, boy. This one is break even. Should I break even this side? Oh, I don't know. This is an area that price can come back to. 4 hour low is just right there. US 100 is playing, dancing on that previous day, the previous day range, half of it. It's an area where price, kind of can use as support and resistance. And so they pretty much don't want to go to their low. This one can reach to the previous day low. This one has already taken that previous day low, which is why I'm trusting also them to take this low. So that would be a nice place to take some partials on this side too, actually. That would be a nice place to take a partial 0.21 and then leave a runner. I think I might do that actually, right? Yeah, in case they want to go the way down, but down to where? Okay. I don't like that stall. But there's nothing telling me we're bullish anyway. But we're below the previous 30-minute range. So this one we can get rid of that one. 4 hour previous is here. That is likely to be taken, which was also like that sweet support and resistance area that we saw price come. The high of this is the same as the low of that. That's a spot that I'm watching for. Now, there we go. There we go. We're just about to take some partials. The partials are to be taken right before that that low, right? Because of spread. And maybe they might do it so fast and then come back up, but that should take us out. In terms of 1:2, right? I would have already taken my 1:2. Oh, let me see how that works. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. US 100. You see what they're doing? They don't want to go down. When this brother doesn't want to go down, it creates a problem for the other ones. But once it opens up, they follow suit. But sometimes I love US 30 because the guy has his own mind. He'll do whatever that he wants to do. Yep. He will do whatever the heaven he wants to do. That is good. That right there is, that's sell side. That should be taken. That should be run. Yeah. Come on, give me what I want. You gotta give it, give me what I want. Let's go. Come on. We are up 200 and something. If we're to come up, this one I'll get like $500. But if we do take that low, which is where I'm thinking, there we go, guys. We're about to take that low. We're taking it, close partials on this side as well, and I'm breaking even. And I think we'll go down further. I need you to break even, my friend. So how much have we secured here? 160. Okay. Now, how much did we make? So as you can see, let me see how much we've secured there. We've made 3,283, which is a little over 1.5%, working on the initial balance, which was 200K. So we are up like 35,000. This was started on November 5th, and today is December 23rd. October 23rd. So in a little over 2 months, 35K, that's not bad. So at this point, guys, we really don't care if they come up or not. I feel like it will still keep on going down and take this 4 hour even more. But the fact that this guide is not going down, then that's suspicious to me. I like US 500. It's working its way to that towards the previous day low. So I don't know what this is, but then again, this is also an indication that since like one of them is reluctant to go to such an area, then you want to watch for any bullish indications, right? But then again, how these guys work is they stall, and then when these ones go down, US 100 will just go and catch up with them super hella fast. So those are some of the things to watch out with this guy. That's why I kind of stay away from US 100. I prefer US 30. I do. This is someone I haven't messed with, but a lot of people do like US 100. US 500 is kind of usually in between these two, right? This one has already taken out the previous day low. This one has not. US 30 is just about to take the previous day low. So this is why it's important, guys, to leave a runner. Now, I'm going to get rid of these guys now. We can get back to them later. But leaving a runner, instead of taking everything, can get you, can have you win a little bit more. So my initial place of liquidity, let's go to the daily. Let me see if there's something. Okay, this is something else y'all need to understand, that half of these weeks are also PD arrays, but I don't even know why I had not included that one. That could have been a good whatever. But for now, because that is where we could be getting resistance from, right? Or that is where we can also take a little bit more. So blue and have it like, now we're missing all that action. I know. Daily, oh my god, daily week. I'm just gonna call it EQ. Daily week EQ. To the right, and then to the middle. Or yeah. So let's go back. Let's go back. Let's not miss. Where is it? This one right here. Now, this is that 5 minute where you can also take some more partials. So let me do it a little bit on this side. I'm gonna close another half position, right? So I have 0.5 remaining on this side. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm gonna close a half right there, and also close it. Wait, how do I close the rest of this half? Oh, 0.1, so 0.05. Okay, half of that position has been managed, and then what I'm gonna do is push my stop loss, my TP down further, because now I think I've made a little over 2%. And then let's also manage this side. This is just another account I'm working on here, so there's no worries. Let's take a little bit more. Partial close of half of what we have right now. So let's just close a half of that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this TP to the downside just a little bit. There's nothing to worry about. And now this is why I usually have those 5 minute spots. You see how we are bouncing off of that zone? This can easily be a bounce back up to this unfinished 5, and then they come back down, because now if they've already done enough damage for the day, right, and even if they're still bearish, they're like, okay, I think that's it, let's just go back, get some more liquidity, and then let's come finish the business later, right? So you want to pay yourself. So now we have a little bit over 1%. We now have that is 5,200. Using the base 200k, that's a little bit over 2% actually, because 2% is 4k, right? Beautiful. For what? We started working at 11. It's now 12:30. That's just amazing, man. Trading is beautiful. Once you get a hold of it, it's okay. You just hunt and hunt. And at this point, I think that's it. Let me see if US 100 has, okay, US 100 has broken down. So we should see some sort of movement again to the downside. Now, looking at US 100, let me make it bigger. You're looking at US 100. This should be a pillar. This should be a pillar right here, a strong pillar, because there's no inefficiency. So if this pillar breaks, then this is a walk in the park, right? Now, the only place I can see an inefficiency is right here, right there. So that should offer us some sort of resistance. And then the other spot from this leg I see on a 5 minute, any other inefficiency is right here. So that should be support. Once we break it, then we can look for it to be used as resistance. and then we shoot all the way down. So this is a walk in the park up until here, up until over here. So that is why this trade, in my opinion, there's still more potential to keep on going down. But will they do it right now? I don't know. There's still potential to keep on going down. This is on 5 minute, so let that be 5 as well. And let's see how that goes. US whatever is just about to get to the previous day low, which is a magnet, right? So it will, I feel like it has to come down here. And if it's gonna come down, then this guy will also have to keep on going down. Now we do have a 5 minute order block right there. Do we have one? No. Oh, 5 minute. 5 minute order block right there. Is it gonna hold? Nah, I don't think so. But we just have it just in case. So that thing shot up, has a fair value gap right there. If that fair value gap doesn't hold, we will be going down further and kind of see if we are going to reach this old 4-hour low as well. So that's another area that we can look for right there. Old 4-hour low. So I'm gonna call it O4H low. Okay, let me just have the full name. Old 4-hour low. Right there. Let's keep going. 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 Previous day low. We're still shooting to the downside. We've already taken partials. We've already made like 2% off of this trade. Our equity as we speak this is where we are, but because of the running balance, we're now at 40K. 2 months of work, man, the sky's the limit. But this is paper trading. So what I'm doing right now is just conditioning my head to operate in such environments, because 200K, whoop, that's a lot of money to just play around with like this, right? But once you know what you're doing, you're no longer playing, you're working professionally. Second person, say something, man, on the charts. Say hi, what's up, boy? Second person watching, say hi. Say hi, what's up, man? What's up, professional? I see you have something going on with your life. Ah! Woo, finally. Yeah. There's always something for everybody out there, man. You just gotta find what it is. At this point, I no longer care what this market will do. I do feel that we'll keep on going down. And my final TP is gonna be on the 5 minute. I think my final TP is just gonna be below this low. What I'm thinking to do is take another partial on this side. Let's buy some more of those 15. So I'm gonna just buy a huge, I'm gonna take 2/3 of what is left, 10, buy limits just above this low. And then now if this is hit or not, then I really don't care, but I'm gonna be okay if we do take that old daily low, old weekly low, because I'm thinking that is where price is gravitating towards right here. So the half of that week is a PD array as well. I wanted to see what price will do when we get there. So actually this is where we are, and you can find that we're finding some sort of a resistance. Guys, did I name it? Yes, I did. And Control X. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a real I'm going to use this. Where is it? Come on. I'm going to use this one, so we don't have to worry about keep on moving this thing right there. Then get rid of that, make it the way this was. It was like that, and then it was blue, and it was 1 pixel, and then we're going to name it Control V right there. And then now when we go to a lower time frame, we're able to see that level. Now, for those who say that price is not algorithmic, there's no algorithm running this thing. How is it that okay, whatever it is, doesn't matter, whatever you want to believe, it's okay. But Is there an algorithm or not? I think there is one. Because look at the open price of this down candle. That open price is the same as the half of this week, which ICT Momenta says that you take that from the week, half of it should see you like offer support and resistance. Like there should be some sort of reaction from that spot. Now going down to 5 minutes, right? The top of that candle, which is an order block, or the top of that demand right there, the open price, is near just about the same as that week. Not pretty much, but you get the point. And then look at the reaction we are getting from that spot. So someone else can see that this is a demand setup. Someone else will see it's the half of the week. Someone else will see whatever it is they want to see. Maybe there's an EMA right there. There's a cross 9 crossing 16. And we all eat from this bag, right? Now what I want to see is price come down and then use that spot as woo! Remember this line that we drew? Look what just happened. And this is just on a 1 minute. Price came on a 1 minute basis, used it as support, broke through it, use it as resistance, and it's shot down. Guys, nobody should tell you that Forex market is guesswork. They're the ones who are guessing. We got a clue from the 1 hour, right? This is kind of where I spotted it from the 1 hour. That high is the same price as this low. That high is 3.3. You're looking at these numbers right here. So we have open, high, low, close. This is the open, this is the low, this is the close, so we're looking at this high, this number. So that is 33007.21. Looking at this low, the number here is same, 3307.21. Now you draw that out in the future and you want to see how price will react when it comes back there. And we have seen that this thing kind of did. So there's nothing on the on the 30 minutes, there was nothing, just passed through. 3 minutes, there was nothing. On the 2 minutes, there was nothing. And then on the 1 minute, it touched it, crossed through it, touched it again, and then went down. Now, if this is kind of what you're anticipating to happen, then once we started running away from it, you can have your entry, right? If that is the basis of your setup. And then your stop loss, whatever it is you think. For example, all of this is there's no inefficiency. So what I'll do is I'll cover that first inefficiency and I'll have my stop loss above this, whatever. And I can go for 1:1 or 1:2 or whatever. You know, these things are easier said than done. But for me personally, I wouldn't do that. I just have those to just support the story that I have built. Like for example, see how I was short. So we're still running. We're now looking at if the stop loss was right there, this is where I entered. We're now looking at the most we've seen is 1:5.14, and it's now just about to go to whatever. So I think maybe I should be closing whatever positions I have left. Are we gonna get to this low? I don't know. So let's just watch this trade on a 5-minute chart, because we do getting some resist, some support on that top of that 5 minute. Now, this is now indeed a confirm. The 15 minute is a propulsion order block. Once you get this concept, you'll see it everywhere. And I know I say that I don't look at the 30 minutes so much, but you know, I still like to scan through. For example, there's a time I saw it on a daily time frame, but I didn't use it so much. But going back, it worked. And then I saw it again on a 4-hour, and I've seen it so much on a 5-minute, but the 15-minute also I've seen it, and today it's just right there. So supply and demand, guys, it's just supply that went up to test another huge supply, but you know, it still traded below, right? Order block, people's, once a huge order block is confirmed by price trading away from it and closing below it, right? And this one comes up, an order block comes inside this order block and then finds support, and then the next candle closes below, confirming that other order block. That is a suspected a propulsion order block. The next thing you want to do is get a half of it and mark it, and then you want to see how price will be reacting when it gravitates towards the half of that suspected propulsion order block, or whatever name you want to call it, right? So you want to see price can go all the way up, but it should close below it. And then once you suspect that indeed it is a propulsion order block, then you can go to a lower time frame like we did and then look for short. If there's any inefficiencies, you want to make sure they're covered, because price can still go all the way up. So for example, for me, the best place to have placed the stop loss would have been above that 15-minute order block, 15-minute suspected propulsion, whatever. And it is what it is, and I can see we're still going down further. I think we're going towards that low. And so these guys have, so US 500 has taken their previous day low. So since today, US 100 is the one who is behind. Typical, usually it's the one who's leading. But then again, this could be an indication that it still doesn't want to go down. So this could also be that we are about to enter into a bullish zone. So how I would trade this is this one has gone a much deeper below the previous day low. This one is just right there. This one is reluctant to keep on going. If they do come and cross a major high like this one right here, then to me we're in bullish play. Right, come on, like right there. So what I'll do is I'll wait for retracement, and then when they come back and cross this high, no, let's say they do something like this, they're done going down. Oh, come on, they're done going down, come up, work their way, cross this high, come back and retest, and then keep on going up, bruh, we are in bullish. And I can go to a lower that time frame and look for a place I can just go in and get my 1:2 or whatever, on the basis of US 100 was reluctant to go and take that previous daily low, while the others did, right? So that's a swing low failure on US 100, and it can give some clue for us to keep on going up. That is something that I was kind of looking for, but in my time of trading, I wasn't seeing it so much. So because I would get frustrated, I would end up just taking anything, because that is, so what I did is I just added it in my tool as a form of an analysis. So when I see that happening, then I use it to build on my story, right? But not like a basis of taking a trade. So this thing is still going down. If we take another partial, then we're taking, we can take a half and take like another $1,000 from this paper trading. And on this side, I think I'm up now like 233. So I can close and see if I can make a full 1%, but I'm not worried about that anyway. I already broke even, and it's now going to one. I'm tired. I already made my bread. So the other one person who's not saying hi, I hope you enjoyed the show. If you're not a trader, look into it. This is kind of like, this is good. I mean, we're just here from 10, from 11, not even 2 hours in it yet, but it can be intense because it kind of feels like I've been here for 4 hours. Yeah, you know what, I think I'm gonna close this position, or maybe take another half. Just make sure, I mean, that's 0.03, and I'm just gonna close. Just make sure at least I made 1%. How much? Yeah, 274. That's good. That's 1% of this account. So that's it. Whatever happens now, I'm good. My stop loss is, I think I'm gonna take also, let me take some 5 more and then leave like, you know what, I'm gonna take a huge, because I'm done, and then just leave a small one to run. So wow, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6,700. 6,700. Let me see what that is going to be. 6,700 divided by, I think, okay, let's say, actually I'm just gonna do the math as it is. 3,283 plus 2,049 plus, what is going on? 3,283 plus 2,049 plus 1514, and then we say minus equals to minus 239 366.14, so 6,800. So our equity was 232, right? So what we say is 232 520, 232 520. No. What did we make? 6,200, 6,400, 6,000. So then what was the need for doing all that? Okay, Kevin. 3, 4, 5, 6,700. So 6,700 divided by our equity was 232 something. So let's just say 233,000. So we've made times 100. We've made 2.87%. That's beautiful. If we didn't take partials, then we would have made let me see, we would have made my stop loss right there. We would have made 1:5.39, and I also did not take any add-ons. I think I wasn't maybe so sure of this thing, because this low right here would have been I would have added something at that low, and also this low, and potentially have been at this low. I would have made a lot more, but it's all good. So it seems like this thing still wants to go down. My buy limit is just right there at that old 4-hour low. Wait a minute. So this is what would have happened, right? Because we have a buy limit of 10 units, right? So it would have taken this 5, it would have closed those 5, whatever. So this would have been, closed completely, and then it would put us in a buy position with 5 units. So this is why I don't know, I'm not yet ready to like go live on TradingView, because that one right there I would have forgotten about it. So that's the final TP right there. And yeah, if this position comes back up, then so honestly, again, because we made so much, I can just cover all this thing again. Nah, that's too much to lose. Nah, I'm good. We can still lose. So if it was to come up, we can make an additional $74 if they don't want to come down. So what I'm thinking is it's now like 12:45, 12:44. There's usually like another move, either 5 minutes to 1 or 5 minutes after 1, where they can go down or go up, or go up to go down, or go down to go up. But it's usually like a last dying horse kick, if you can call it like that. Or they can also do nothing, or rarely we can still have some volatility all up to 2 p.m. where the market closes. Other than that, in terms of New York, it's now going to 4. Market close. We made our bread already, and boy, I am feeling good. That was a good run. Last week I took some losses, but this one right here was in profits. I just didn't close because I was I was doing what? I was concentrating on this other side, and then I left it running, so it came back and I didn't even break even. So this would have been some profits. Otherwise, we are running this paper money up well. So I want to see if by December I'll have taken it to another 200k. No pressure. I don't have to trade it all the time, so it's all good. So we can hang out a little bit, see what that 1 p.m. Thing does. So we have like 15 more minutes of watching this price. So I'm gonna take a little break, and then I'll be right back. So this one has hit that previous daily low. That's okay. This one is now working that. Was it a weekly? Was it weekly? No, it's daily, my guy. It's not weekly now. It's daily week. So this right here just don't. Let me just say week. Daily week. No, WCK means week, so I don't have to. EQ is just like the half. So it's, I don't know if it's supposed to be mean threshold. All it is, it's the half point. You get the point. But I think it's mean threshold. Don't matter. Wow. So my stop loss is currently in here, so we don't need that anymore. See how, oh my God, that was proper. So if they go up, take me out. If they want to go down further, I do not care. Wow, but if they keep on going down, then I have some more money to take here. What if they come here and then, so let me take some more partials here. Just for fun. I'll take some more partials right there. I'll take, what do we have left? 2. I'll take 3. 3, just above that 4-hour old low right there. We can take 3 and then 5. Now, sometimes you can be like, instead of taking partials, let me just, if you left it alone, you'd have made so much. Now, what happens is price comes and hits like that low right there. It can reverse on you like crazy. And what that does to your psychology is not good, right? Because you saw money and then you let all that money go. It's nah, you want to take partials, my guy. Take partials. You want to pay yourself along the way. Just make sure when your trading session is done, you have something. Instead of, it's good. They do happen, but whenever you see money and then your stop loss gets hit, yeah, it does something to you. I don't want that. I think I'm gonna get rid of this now. So let me hide that, and then let me pull up my prediction. Oh, it's not there. That was my prediction. The place I would have loved to enter. Okay, we'll come check that later. Let me just handle this prediction. My entry wasn't how I wanted it, but it did happen. It just didn't happen how I wanted, right? Because I would have loved if they came up a little bit and then we form a low just here. Either we fail to take that, or we take the high or form a swing low and then we take a short. But what we did is I used, since it happened, then I was like, I think we're going short, and then I used other concepts to see how I can engage with this short. So this one I did enter with a market order because it did come around in here. Wait, no, this one I did a sell limit, and it worked out. It worked out for us. So on the basis of that 15-minute propulsion order block, and guys, you can see that price was indeed propelled from this area. Consolidated a little bit and then just left. Whew. Nuts. Nutella. So in terms of predictions, we're doing fine. But if we get here, then my prediction now will be complete. What I'm gonna do is just put what I'm going to add an alert right there just for fun. Not that I need it. And then I'm gonna just say no. Yeah, hold 4-hour, hold for our hold 4-hour low reached / partial taken, and then a smiley face just to make us feel good. I think there's a way you can put emojis right there, right? How do we put emojis? Emoji, oh, it's right here. That's it. I want to wait for one and see what will happen. Let me put the other guys here as well. I want to wait for one and see what they will do. So let's just watch it from a 5. Or do I watch it from a 1 minute? Nah, let's just do it from a 5 minute. Together with these guys, let's see what they will do. All this box is the previous 4-hour range. That's all it is. Again, I suspect that US 500 will also want to gravitate towards that low right there, towards that 4-hour low. I have my suspicions. So if you're still holding, then that's an area that US 100 could be gravitating towards right there. Let me have that in green because it's more of a target. And then a line right there. That 4-hour low is where I'm thinking US 500 is also, you also want to gravitate. Now, I don't think US 100 will get to its previous day low today, meaning tomorrow could be suspiciously, if that's a word, an up day. Or they could also want to gravitate towards that. Oh, that guy today you are the snail. Oh, US 100. Today you are the stain, you're not moving. But that leg is quite about the same size as that anyway. It just looks like it's not moving in terms of levels, but that was still a huge move. Now it's working. See that 5-minute fair value gap? See how it acted as support? Now they're gonna break it and use it as resistance, and then keep on going down. And then this is gonna be a walk in the park, just so you know. From there's a small imbalance, small imbalance right there. Let me mark it. There's an imbalance right there. I like to have my imbalances in red. There's a small imbalance right there. Let's see how that will work. Oh, let's see how that will work. Oh, these guys want to keep on going down further. That's going to be another spot of some sort of resistance. But once we cross this, then this is a walk in the park. Then they'll shoot down. So will they also want to come down to their 4-hour? I don't know. I don't know. We have just a few minutes to one. Let's see. I suspect that we're going to see a huge move to the downside and then come back into the range. Which range? I don't know. 1 hour, 4-hour. This right here is a rejection order block. Let me just put it. We have some support right there. ICT world, we call it rejection block. Whatever you want to call it, it is what it is. RJCTN 4-hour. 4-hour. Yo, bottom, you're gonna be in black, boy. So that's gonna offer us some is it the daily? No, 4-hour, 1 hour. And as you go back, you can see that indeed that was that was like a point of, it's a point of resistance, right? 30 minutes. It keeps on, it becomes clear and clear because you can see now some reactions around that area. See that? But that right there, and we can refine that to somewhere right there. So okay, we are passing that. I also, so I have these spots on the chart just for me to, like, see the kind of reactions that we get around those areas, right? So I do suspect that this will be taken. It's now going to one. Wow, what a day. This guy's still moving. Hey, how much will he make? $43. Wow. Wow. 4-hour low. So, and then work our way down here. But my TP is below this low, and then I'm done. I'll be fine. Wait a minute. Yes. My TP is right here, and then I'm good. But it's suspiciously that this, wow, look at that price action. My God. Wait, did I get rid of that position or did I? Okay. So this thing is now at 1:5.62. I think we were there, right? What? And remember we broke even, right? So nah, doesn't work like that. What? Today would have been a banger. No worries. I was not even today. I wasn't even gonna trade on my live account, but it's all good. So now we are working that 5 minute order block, which is also the daily EQ. See that, guys, this is, you see this week, half of it. Watch it. That's a PD array. Look at what price is doing. Support, resistance. And then we shoot down. Immediate rebalance. There's no one to leave no fair value gaps there. Meaning we just want to keep on going down. And whatever fair value gaps formed, the price is not placed. Price is not coming back to test them, so they're breakaway gaps. I believe so. So for our rejection, that's something. That's another place you can take something off. You know, for fun, I'm gonna take one partial off. I'm going to take one right there at that whatever, and then this one. Let me reduce that to 2. We only have 5 remaining, so 2, 3, and then we have 2 to take up here. So make sure the math is mathing, because if you take more than 5 here, if you take more than 5, then if you take 5, then this will close, I believe, because there's nothing left. But if you take 6, it will be a buy order. What a day. So that was the buy side of the curve, and now we're just about to complete the sell side of the curve. Buy side of the curve, sell side of the curve. If you want more of this, there's a lot of MMXM material right there. You can even look for ICT himself, so you can hear it from the horse's mouth. And I think he said that is the last model that he's going to teach, and he said he's going to do it on October 31st, I think. So you can watch out for that. He said that's the last model he's going to teach. He already taught the guys who are in the mentorship, so he could be bringing it on in a way that he didn't teach it before. Wow. So if that's your model, guys, you suspect that's the buy side and that's the reversal, then you can buy around here and wait and actually build. You can build from, let me show you, from this half to that high. You can build sell positions in here, like take multiple sell positions, and then once we hit the discount, then you now start managing your trades, right? Because it might not get here. So at the half of this spot, at that you might want to take something. But if you want to hold, then this right here, which seems to be obvious that it will get to, you can take full advantage of that. So this is the second level distribution. I think this is the first level distribution, or smart money reversal. First level distribution, second level distribution. I would have, but we've missed to see price come up here, which is why they can easily come up here and then keep on going down. I don't know, but we're just about to take my extra buy limit right there. So we're just a few seconds, 10 seconds away to 1. And I think the explanation of why we see volatility at that time is that is when the bond market is closing. So to me, any unfinished business, the US 500 is so near taking that previous 4-hour low. It's so near. So going back to a 1 minute, we do have a fair value gap right there. Is that enough for price to go in and then shoot down? Let's see if that is what it's doing. Let's see if it will come up here or use this one. Has been traded down and up and we don't think we need that anymore. Came up and down, so this is balance. I don't think it will count, and if it does, then we'd rather use this 5-minute order block right there, which has that up candle, which has a fair value gap inside of it. Let's see how that works. So if I was desperate, I would look for a short entry right here, but I'd have to cover my stop loss above that high. So going down to a 4-hour, there's nothing. 3-minute, there's an 3-minute imbalance right there. Okay, 3-minute imbalance, but I like to look for a fair value gap. 2-minute right there, beautiful. Ooh, that is what they're coming for. And let's put the middle line. Yep, that right there would be my entry if I was Desperado. Right there, I'm like, I'm still here. That would be my entry. So let's do it. It's a demo account. Nah, let's not do it. That right there would be my entry for this 1 p.m. thing to shoot down. Actually, let's just do it. Let's take like but before I take it, let me close this. Are we too late? Let me close this. So that's closed. And then let me quickly take that sell. I'll just take it right below there. So sell. The stop loss is 22.5. What is that? 25.29. I'll put 25.30. 25. Okay. 25.29. Was that the stop? Oh, yeah, let's sell limit. Okay. Whoa. We are in. So I hope that high is not violated. I don't even know how much I'm risking. Come on, what am I doing? I need to risk like 0.25. Guys, this is nonsense. So I'm gonna do a market entry, trade, create new order right there. Stop loss is 25, whatever. So we're going to do a market entry, sell, risking 0.25. Let's just do a small risk, and then I'm gonna sell. So because we are late, our entry looks something like this, which is still okay. And our stop loss is up here. Wait a minute, our stop loss is not up there. Extended price. This is just me playing. I'm gonna give back 500 to the market if this does not work. But why not? This is a good one. Based on that 5 minute whatever. So let's get rid of those extended price. I would have loved to enter from where I'm at right now. And then let's see if we can take that hold for our low right there. So that risk to reward ratio is 1:2.6. I do believe we'll take out that all daily low right there. So risking 0.27. Is that the final? Yeah, 0.27. Our stop loss is just above here. I want to see if that 2 minute fair value gap will be respected. For the fact that US 500 is still likely to come and take this 4 hour range low, and I don't know why I have that. Oh, that is that. Woo! Guys, this is mad. See that imbalance that we did right there? Look what US 100 has done. Has come, completely closed that imbalance, and now it's shooting to the upside. So if these guys were having reluctance of going down and this is holding, then we're gonna be shooting up to the upside, and this will just be a loss for me. So we'll just give back that. So we made like 6,700. We'll just close with 6,400. Yeah. This is something I'll never do on a live account, so it's a demo. I'm just playing. It can still work, but US 100, the leader is telling us other things. If we do cross this high, then guys, we are taking a loss. If we do cross that high, we are taking a loss. If we do respect that high, yo, behave. If we do respect that high, then could be a good thing. Yeah, that is not good. Last line of defense will be half of that candle. Let's look at the 1 minute. We have that 1 minute supply right there. So I think the stop loss would be better if it was above here, not above here. Now let me do some bad manners. Don't worry, this is a demo account. I've taken it above that high. Don't ever move your stop loss, guys. Don't ever move your stop loss. I would never do this on a live account. I'm just playing. I'm just trying to get greedy. Look at that. We just formed a small whatever. So even if price comes down, most likely it's coming to find support on that small demand right there to keep on shooting up. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna close the rest of the position on this side. I'll just leave it alone. I can still hold. If these guys don't take out that high, then yeah, might have something there. But that 2 minute has been violated so badly. Normally, it's not supposed to. It can wick up and then close below. So this is just might be used as support. But there's a trade that I took last week where I using the same logic. My stop loss was just above here, and I had this to whatever. I think it was a 3 minute fair value. The price went up, so it came down. But what I was supposed to do is just close. But for me, I usually like submit to my losses, but I don't move them. So it came down and then went below that thing, and I was like, "Oof, I think we do have some hope." And we tested that zone and then came down, and that worked for me. So guys, we're losing that money right there, and so I'm feeling like buying this thing, but it's now one, so game over. Game over. That was not a good call. I am giving back 700. Oh, it's right here where we just closed. Oh, it's okay. That's what I'm risking. That's good. That's fine. 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 Ooh, we've taken that previous 30-minute high. Really? Nah. Oh, the other person left. Bye. So there was someone in there. Why did they not comment? And we've taken that out. Okay, we've lost that one. We've lost 761. So all we're keeping is $6,700. Beautiful. Anyway, that was a bad trade. But the real trade was this one. This one right here. That was just amazing. So today tumetengeneza we've made 297 in just 2 hours. 2 hours plus. Nuts. Okay guys, so I think I'm gonna close it here now. I'm gonna close it here. If these guys don't get some sort of let me close this one. If we don't get some sort of resistance from that spot, then we are offside. No, we're not offside. We're done. We're done for the day. But I'm expecting to come here because I still have a run on this other side, and my TP is just somewhere here. Then we can come down because I can see that I don't know why US1 500 will just get here, take that previous day low, but the previous 4 hours is just right there. The previous 4 hour range, it would have made sense if they also took it, but this guy is reluctant. They're so far. This one has taken it. So if I was starting a new trading session, then I would be suspecting, I would be looking for longs at this point. For US 500, US 30 to come back into the range, and these guys to work their way up to take that high, and these ones, maybe that would be a swing failure and come up. Other than that, I think that's it, guys. I'm done, and thank you for joining me. We still came out victorious. This is what we made. Close the day with 345, and this was just that running profit that we I closed and I gave it back to see if I can make a little bit more. Only risking 0.25. So our account is now back to 239, which is cool. From 232, we've gone to 239, 380. So that's it from me, Trader Mawera, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me, and let's keep leveling up in this game. Let's keep leveling up. So the most I've seen from that move that we did in the morning or whatever that we took this afternoon is 5.87, and I was able to get like 2 point something out of that move, securing my positions along the way. So that was Trader Mawera, and I'm out, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you all, and keep on honing your skills, and in due time they will take you before kings. Trader Mawera, and I'm out. God bless you. Have a good rest of the day, night, whatever it is you're watching from. God bless you so much, and I'm out.